Hello, how's it going? My name is Adam. Welcome to A Duda Reviews, an entertainment channel for entertainment purposes. I cover TV, movies, music, all that lovely stuff. And if you like the sound of all that lovely stuff and you want to put it into a big, lovely stuff entertainment pie and then eat it, then you fucking go right ahead, because that's your prerogative. Maybe think of liking and subscribing as well while you're at it, while you're eating that entertainment pie that I've served up for you today. And yeah, while you're eating pie, today I'm going to be discussing non-MCU, non-DCEU superhero films, my top 10 of them. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Number 10. Superman 2. This film will always hold a special place in my heart, as I used to watch it so often as a little kid. Christopher Reeves' Superman is still my favourite interpretation. The difference in his acting as Clark Kent and as Superman makes it almost believable that no one would guess his secret identity. The villains are great in this movie. The equally superpowered trio from Krypton are a real match for Superman. Zod, played by Terrence Stamp, is cold and calculating, and Ursa and Non are just not to be fucked with. Margot Kidder is a fantastic Lois Lane and really made an impact on the films. This film may be an old film, but it's action-packed, colourful and memorable, with some great fight scenes as well as some fun comedic scenes.
The adventure continues in Superman 2.
Number 9. Batman Returns. Tim Burton's second go at a Batman film amped up the action, the villains and the goth factor. Michael Keaton returned for his spot-on portrayal of the Dark Knight, while villains Catwoman, played by the gorgeous Michelle Pfeiffer, and the Penguin, played by Danny DeVito, really gave Batman a run for his money. With gorgeous looking sets and a great supporting role from Christopher Walken, that Tim Burton's final film in the Batman universe was his best, in my opinion. Number 8. Blade. Wesley Snipes just kicks vampire ass in this film. I love a good vampire movie and I love a good superhero film. Combine the two and you get Blade. Great looking cinematography, maybe a little dated CGI, but the action scenes more than make up for it. And that blood rave scene is just still so cool.
What's wrong, baby?
Number 7. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. Being of a certain age, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles holds a lot of nostalgia for me, but this is a great film regardless. The first live-action take on Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird's creation is a fantastic one. The Turtles themselves look amazing, thanks to Jim Henson and his expert puppetry company. To see the cartoon comic book heroes come to life on the big screen was amazing. The storyline itself also didn't talk down to its core audience of children, and was a little darker than its cartoon counterpart, upping its cool factor to a 9-year-old me. This live action depiction of the heroes in the half shell is still my favourite, despite it being 30 years old.
God, I love being a turtle!
Number 6. X-Men Days of Future Past. The second film in the rebooted X-Men series sees a post-apocalyptic future where Sentinels run amok, slaughtering and capturing mutants. Wolverine is sent back in time to stop the chain of events leading to the creation of the Deadly Sentinels. The mixing of both the early 2000s X-Men cast and the cast from X-Men First Class was so cool to see. Fantastic action sequences, great humour too, and those Quicksilver scenes were so good. This is my personal favourite X-Men film.
In the future, do I make it? No.
Number 5. Logan. Hugh Jackman's final portrayal as Wolverine was a fantastic one. The film got an R rating, meaning the claws were well and truly out for this. Bloody and brutal as Wolverine should be. A great plot with an older Wolverine and an almost western vibe to the film. Its more Nolan-esque serious take on the character was really to its credit. Patrick Stewart was great once again as Professor X, and with great action scenes and some nice moments of fan service, this was a great swan song for Jackman's Wolverine. Number 4. Into the Spider-Verse. I don't think hopes originally were particularly high for Sony's animated Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, But this 2018 film is now considered by many to be one of the best, if not the best, Spider-Man interpretations on the big screen. Fantastic, stylish animation, a great voice cast including Shameik Moore as Miles Morales, and a well put together plot with Spider-Folk from all across the multiverse really put this film on the superhero map. Number 3. Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds is the only person who could have pulled this character off so well. His humour fit perfectly with the character, and the fact that they went all out with an R-rated version made it feel a lot more like a superhero film for adults, albeit immature adults. Everything from the humour to the action, all the way down to the marketing was just spot on for this film. The plot was hilarious and engaging, and the whole Deadpool meta thing just worked so well. Really interested to see what Disney are going to do with the character now. They had better not fuck it up, but if they do, there's always this gem of a film.
Oh, I'm touching myself tonight.
Number 2. The Dark Knight, my personal favourite of the Nolan Batman trilogy, and yes, mainly because of Heath Ledger's fantastic portrayal of the Clown Prince, Joker. Anarchic, intimidating and mysterious, he left you questioning just who is this guy? What's his MO? But of course, he didn't have one other than to watch the world burn. The cinematography was great and the IMAX scenes were really visually striking. The Harvey Dent Two-Face plot was great and woven well into the storyline, and of course Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne and Batman flapping around the place, beating up the bad guys. But it's really the Joker scenes that make the movie for me memorable and quotable. Heath Ledger's posthumous Oscar was well earned.
And here we go.
Before we get to the number 1 spot, here are a few honourable mentions.
Oh yeah, didn't see that, did ya?
KICKASS.
That's right, we're superheroes.
The world will look up and shout, "Save us." And I'll whisper, "No." Eric, what have you done?
And at number 1, Spider-Man 2. Okay, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, so Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 has to take my top spot. While I really enjoyed Raimi's first Spider-Man film, he really managed to capture the real comic book Spidey feel with this film. The Peter Parker struggle is real. He's broke, his boss is a jerk, and he's having performance troubles. And he still hasn't hooked up with the redhead of his dreams, Mary Jane. And then of course there's Doc Ock, played fantastically by Alfred Molina. The train scene in particular has gone down as one of the best comic book fights of all time. This film is also really rewatchable, and the CGI from back then still holds up. The heart, action and pure love that Sam Raimi put into this film is apparent, and I'm still waiting for a Spider-Man film to come along and better it, as it's Tom Holland's time to shine. Well, that's it. That's the end of my video. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe consider liking and subscribing and blah, 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 blah. If you want to put down in the comment section down below some of your favorite non-MCU, non-DCEU films, then please do so, because I'd really like to hear from you what some of your favorite superhero films are. That's it. Thank you very much. Until the next video, I love you very much. God bless. Goodbye.